Anybody home? Hi. Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're going to meet Kathleen.
Hello.
And we are here at the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. And you are in a really cool looking rental van. How did that end? You end up doing that?
I ended up talking to somebody because for 3 years I've wanted to come out to the RTR. I have an NV 2500 high top. I live in South Carolina. I couldn't justify the time that I had to drive it out here. So I finally said, if I don't go now, I'm never going to go. And I actually called a couple of rental places, and they quoted me the price of a cargo van, which I figured I could buy a air mattress or whatever. And so I looked into different ones and talked to different people, and I saw the Escape CamperVans also on YouTube. And I was impressed. I like the color, and every van is different. A gentleman from San Francisco paints every one of them individually. The company started in Australia, and they're all over the world. So, you know, I was like, all right, and this was actually cheaper than renting a cargo van, basically the same type of a thing, but empty, than having this completely, pretty much fully equipped.
And do you mind if I ask how much you're paying for it?
I'm paying about $1,100, possibly a little bit more than that. I'm not exactly sure of the figure. I have it in an email.
And for 25 days, that works out to about $45 a day. And you can't rent a motel.
It's actually cheaper, but they do tax and they add different, you know, vehicle things on there. So yeah, you can't beat it.
No. Get the vehicle and a home for 45 bucks is just incredible. Now, is there a, there must be a mileage fee as well?
No.
No?
No. Well, there can be. I chose not to have one because you can go 200 miles for free a day.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not doing that. So I didn't need to do a mileage thing.
Wow, that's incredible.
Because I'm stationary a lot of it, and then when I do travel, I'm doing 100 miles here or 200 miles there. But when you're staying 4 and 5 days in one place.
And so, what was your airfare? Do you remember off the top of
My
your head?
airfare was $339. I kept watching it from $471, $471, $449, $449. Then I went down to $429. And I went to $349. And I don't know, for some reason I said I'm going to wait a little bit longer because it was so far in advance. And I did, and it went down to $339, and I said, and I've been watching other airfares too, so I just knew that was it, and I nabbed it. And I have never seen it that low since. And you can get on an email list, so they will actually email you when they're going to lower the fare, and you can decide. And I figured I still had enough time that I could play the wait game. And I also went to school for travel and tourism, so I kind of know how airlines, and did Google search and that type of thing too. So.
Good. So for less than $1,500, you've paid for room, for your place to live, and a rental car, and the airfare to come to the RTR for 25 days.
Yes.
That's incredible. That's really, really a good deal.
I thought it was, I don't think I could have done it cheaper in my own van.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Has it been pretty comfortable? The van's working?
It's been pretty comfortable. I think the Phoenix office probably needs to up its a little bit. I had to rewash the sheets. I did clean a lot of stuff in there, and I brought a lot of things, and I ended up buying a lot of camping things, so I sort of know what I need for camping. I've been camping for 48 years. So I bought what I needed: a tarp, bungees, clips, you know, some cleaning paper towels, and some other little odds and end things.
So here you're sitting in your, what's obviously your bed, and it looks really comfortable.
It also turns into a couch, and underneath there's a thing in the floor that the metal stand goes on, and they have a platform piece of tabletop. So this turns into a couch. I personally cannot lift it by myself, so there's another cushion that goes on top of this. This goes into a couch, and then you have a table. I had them take the cushion and keep it at the agency because I felt I could use this as a table. I really have a hard time lifting, so I left the bed. This whole thing can turn into a queen size bed. This will have a giant cushion on it. Then the table will come out across here, and then there's boards underneath that come across here. So this whole back can be one giant bed. I didn't need that. This is almost a double bed as it is. So there's tons of storage in here. Both sides have it.
That's an amazing amount of storage.
I think so, and there's one on the side of the other side of the bed.
Yeah.
that lifts up, that I keep most of the camping. I bought a giant tarp and things for camping. That's in the back. This is mostly food and some personal items. And I brought the scarves. It does come with blackout curtains all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
But I brought these to wear around my neck if it got cold. Also, I kind of wanted to add a little bit of my own decor to it, you know. Even my little dream catcher from a friend from one of the van groups, I even brought her dream catcher because it just made it feel more like mine. I'm using the passenger seat as a shelf or whatever. And I'm trying to keep it as clean and as organized as I can. So I put up some bungees, and I've got, you know, a headlamp. I've got a couple spray bottles, one with vinegar in it, a day pack type of a thing. A tablecloth if I need it. They did throw in the cooler.
They provide the cooler.
They provide it. You can rent it, but, well, actually, a lot of times people come back with extra things that they bought on their trip and they can't fly back with them.
Right.
So they're very generous as far as they, you know, they had the extra cooler, so they gave me the extra cooler. And underneath all this is the same type of storage as this.
Oh my, there's a lot of storage.
Yes, there is. There's solar on the roof.
Really? How much solar do you know how much?
I don't know, actually. I haven't had to deal with any of it. For some reason, it's just, you know, I'm very happy with it. They do provide you with the duvets. I asked for an extra one. They gave it to me. I was still freezing. I went to Walmart and bought a children's sleeping bag. And I tucked it in between the two duvets. It happens to be very appropriate for this environment.
Oh yeah, desert.
It's a children's sleeping bag that I opened up, but I put it on top at first and it really didn't do much. But underneath the weight of the duvet, it does make a difference. And then I have a heavy bathrobe sometimes, and my winter coat I'll actually throw on the bed too. Now, if you're camping with electricity and hookups, they do provide you with a little heater and an extension cord, which I did actually stay in a place with electricity the first couple nights I flew in, and I used it.
So lots of storage, a very comfortable bed.
Not bad, not bad at all, actually.
Yeah, and normally most people would fold it up into a couch, so you have someplace to lounge.
I mean, you can sit like this and fold it up, but honestly, I don't think I can lift it.
Yeah,
I really can't.
With all the bedding.
If there were 2 people or something, if I was younger or whatever, I just can't lift it. But this is fine because I can walk, you know, if I put my personal things over here, I can step over this and use my bucket if I have to, and you know, so this is pretty good. And like
so you are using a bucket.
Oh yeah. The first thing I did was buy some black kitchen bags, which everybody's flipping out about. They're black, because usually they're white. So I've got black kitchen bags, double duty, heavy duty, strong, and I have been using them. I have it outside the van here because this is a very quaint little area that I'm in. I have a Nissan 2500 high top at home, 2013. So I outfitted that, watched a lot of YouTube because I actually, when you did one with Debbie, the bed, I needed a bed so badly. That really inspired me. That was really, I think, one of your first ones because I was looking at all bed videos. So, you know, I was inspired by that, and then I didn't know about van life. I've always been vanning my whole life for 40-something years. It was just, I grew up, I never knew there were YouTube, but I wanted a bed, so, you know.
So you have your own YouTube channel?
I do. It's a little one, but I have one. Vanning, and I also raise squirrels. So there's a little, mostly van stuff, but there's a little bit of squirrel on there too.
And tell us the name of your channel again?
Just Kathleen Chapman.
Oh, Kathleen Chapman.
Yeah.
Okay.